First of all, I want to thank you for inviting me and finding me to be interesting. That's always I think, a bit of a compliment that somebody thinks you're interesting enough to bring on their podcast and have you fill in time and have their audience listen to you. So thank you for having me. And yeah, like you said, I am Danish by birth. I was born in Denmark. My family moved to Texas when I was rather young. I think I was in kindergarten. I was 5 years old when we moved here. I've basically lived in the Houston, Texas area my whole life ever since. Folks have jokingly told me in the past that I'm not really Danish anymore because I've lived here longer than I actually lived in Denmark. Well, jokingly, I used to always say my green card begs to differ. Although, like you said, there was only until about 6 weeks ago. I'm 6 weeks into my U.S. citizenship, so very grateful. And it was a little bit of a humbling moment for me going to the citizenship ceremony. I'm a little bit of a cynic or pessimist in my personality. Going into the ceremony, I was scoffing at Eric, saying this was a big deal for a lot of people. And going into it initially, this is just paperwork for me. Just filing my green card is expiring. I need to get this taken care of. But no, sitting there in that ceremony, and I think they said there was about 1,500, green card holders and immigrants there as part of that ceremony that were getting sworn in that day. And I think they said 150 countries were represented there that were getting their citizenship. Wide range of stories, wide range of ages, a lot of service members that had served military for the United States that were getting their citizenship, and folks that were in their 70s or 80s that had been here for a long time and were finally checking that box off. In that moment, it finally actually did just hit me, and had these kind of a highlight reel going through my head as I was sitting there just thinking about the last, oh gosh, what is it now? 91, 92, we moved here. So 30 some odd years of memories. You just have these flashback moments and thinking about my parents, and they were in their mid to late 20s when they made the career change to up and move to an entirely different country. So just an overwhelming moment of emotion as you're riding through and thinking about these things. And I have my own children now that were born in this country and now with a Danish heritage, second or third generation, however you want to qualify that. So that was pretty neat experience, and definitely, I guess what I'm getting at was something that caught me off guard at how emotional it ended up being, because going into it, it was not something that I was treated with a lot of emotion.